Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I didn't send out a notification, as you can tell. I just jumped on and went live. This is going to be your next 24 hours, things you might hear, see, experience, or go through over the next 24 hours. It's kind of eclipse. We are in eclipse, so there's that fun fact that is happening right now with all of us. But anyway, this is just things that you might experience over the next 24 hours. Okay. That one just popped right out. I wasn't ready just yet. So it's the spirit dancer. You are being catapulted. What is it? Catapulted forward. This is like being shot out of a cannon. It's like freedom. It's exploration. It feels like the energy around right now during this time frame, it's all over the place. It feels scatty almost. It's like one minute you're going this way, you're thinking this way, and then the next thing you know, it's like a boomerang going back to a different thinking. That's really what the energy feels like. All right, can I get another one during this time frame? You're seeing something, it's soulless, but then there's that longing. It's soulless. There's something that's just, there's some knowledge. You're being shot with some honesty. You're being shot with honesty. There's somebody that's trying, probably a masculine, that's trying to push you forward, even. And I'm always intrigued by the eyes on this card because they're like super big. They're brown. They're looking right at you. What is this? It's like self-deceit, but it's like being honest. Balance. Inner identity. I heard practicality. What? Hey, Kristen. Yeah, there's something about it feels like, oh, it just feels like raw. I mean, that's what honesty is. It's like real raw energy, and soulless, that's masculine energy. It's like a consciousness or spiritual empowerment. Like something might be going on that's having you really like go in and just, but then you've got the agreement with the rings. It's a partnership. My eyes keep being drawn over here to the lounge. This is like somebody is yearning for a new beginning so much that it is, I don't know, but it's unconditional giving and unconditional receiving. This fairy here too, she's completely naked. So that means she's completely out there. She's completely vulnerable at this time. Like just, these are kind of the same. So during this time frame, I mean, you could be sitting and thinking about like alliances or, agreements and partnerships and making stable changes. That's what I mean. This expansion here, it's being shot out of something. And it's like self-expression, but it almost feels like making stable changes, but staying optimistic throughout it because there's a purpose for whatever you're going on or whatever's going on, whatever, and this might be even to yourself. If there's not somebody around you that's doing this, this feels like you're being just completely raw with yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the magnifying glass, which is like getting clarity, paying attention to important details for a new beginning. There's like a new beginning, like, hey, Ken, welcome in, that is circling around you. And you might be doing some research, but it's like you're trying to it's springing into action. It's almost like you might come across something during this time frame and you just jump right to it because you can see clearly now. You can, and you're being honest, or somebody's being honest with you. Yeah, the light bulb. You're gonna win in this situation. And then it's the ladybug. I'm hearing every little thing is gonna be all right. Every little thing. But I just seen the moon and the geese, which is like there's fear around something. And you know, if we can talk about fear for just a second, isn't it just the man, get your gears going. There's fear in everything, like everything. Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's 122 here where I sit. There's fear in everything. And I think that may be why you just, I mean, it's closure. But some things have to close so other things can begin, so other things can grow. It's just there's something going on in this time frame where it's like looking at things. Oh, I just heard looking at things as half full instead of half empty, which is a positive way of looking at the situation. This page of coins, somebody might try and offer something, but it's small. The Lovers and the Magician. Hey, Scorpio, this is a choice of what you're manifesting. You have every single thing inside of you to manifest whatever it is that you want and to go and get after it. You do. And I always say that with the Lovers now. For some reason, the Lovers to me always shows as a choice. And I mean, many people say it's a choice in love, but this is, I don't know what this is. And I did just see the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which is like, it's stressing out over this. Then there's Temperance. What is this with the Page of Coins and the Lovers? It's done. Wow. Whatever this is, it's done. It's coffin. It's inactive. Oh, wait a minute. This is something too where it's like, that's weird how they just showed that to me. This is like a seed. That's what pentacles are. It doesn't have to be somebody trying to give you something, but this is something that you might have chosen, that you wanted to plant this seed. You were manifesting it. And you either forgot about it or you feel defeated because it's not happening. But the choice is too, yes, with the Sun. But the choice here with the Lovers is like doing something that you love to do or you want to do, or choosing it with love. But it is like something, see, there's hesitation. I think that you forgot that you manifested this, because even here you're confused. It's the clouds, but then you've got the Sun right in the middle. But look over here, you've got the Sun peeking out behind the clouds. So it feels like once these clouds during this time frame, I mean, clouds are constantly moving. They don't sit in front of the Sun forever. So you may be in a place right now where everything, you're going through endings and things feel dull. You feel down and out. It's cloudy energy. And behind the clouds is the Sun. But there's like misunderstandings and just things are just unclear. It feels like you can't see something. It's beyond your view. You cannot see it yet. Oh, I said yet. Focus. You got the Archer, which talks about focusing. It talks about like getting like a direct clean sweep. Whatever this is, it's removing unwanted stuff. It's completely unavoidable. You have to clean something out within yourself, or like even within your closet, or whatever. You have to make space for something else. And this feels like a something just pops up and you're going through a power struggle with it. Ball and chain. Yep, it's weighing you down. It could be codependent, but there's restrictions. And there's like, imagine that. It's a ball and chain with the hummingbird. Whatever this energy is, or whatever this is that's going on, it's a ball and chain, and you're trying to fly. And wow, with even the head of the pack, you're trying to take the lead, you're trying to dominate something, and you're trying to persist. And then bam, a restriction comes. I heard that's the story of my life. Tower. Oh, and the Empress. Oh man. Oh geez. This season that we are going through right now, the eclipse, the hope. Bringing hope back. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know. You might get a message. It's like a message of hope or something. I don't know what this is. What is this with this page? It's like it's the High Priestess. To me, with this High Priestess, it's looking at that scroll like you've got stuff to do, you've got work to do. It feels like shifting whatever's going on, shift what is going on into positive. And it feels like that's what's being asked. 4 of coins. And hold on to your sun. Hold on to the sun. The 4 of coins talks about holding on. Hold on to your happiness. Hold on to the sun. Wow. And the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Swords. That's new. Something that you can actually touch. Something that you can actually physically see and have, and all of that. This feels like more than hope. It feels like it's something that you can actually, wow. You guys, it's the Ace of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune. It's what you deserve. It's what you deserve. That's what it is. So you might be just going and dealing with something right now, and it's kind of like, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's something that's destined for you, where it's like it's the Fateds, the Star, and the Emperor, and the Chariot, and 6 of Wands. Huh. It just feels like during this time frame, it's kind of like you might be looking at the things that are keeping you restrained. What's like heavy on you? What is, and it's speaking whether to yourself or to somebody else about all of this. But you've got 3 aces here. That's big. That's like, needing more information. Seeing both sides to something. And then that's the bouquet. It's like an openness and gratitude to see the beauty. I heard throughout the wreckage. Wow, see, there's squirrely energy around communication, and just, I don't know what this is. It's squirrely. It's very squirrely. But then it comes with the bouquet. It's changeable. Whatever the situation is that you're going through, it's changeable. The Milky Way. What? Networking is key, or there's going to be a breakthrough. You might be looking at something on the internet and get a breakthrough. There's like some key information. I mean, that's kind of what we're all doing right now, right? But there's a breakthrough that happens. There's some clarity. Feels like paying attention. The Chariot. Okay, I don't know. It just feels like there's stuff swirling around. The energy feels very swirly, like there's and it could very well be due to the eclipse that we went through yesterday. The energy, there's lots of energy around, lots of it. And I don't know. And I remembered even yesterday, I couldn't get any songs, barely. I wasn't able to hear. 6 of Coins. Yeah, I don't know what that is. I just know that, and during this time frame, it's like you might be sitting there doing something and you see something online and you're just like, I gotta have it, or I gotta do that, or and it's a breakthrough. Hey Ratchy, you go through a breakthrough, and there's something that comes in. It's like spiritual empowerment, something like catapult you forward into having some form of spiritual empowerment. Like, oh, now I understand why that happened, or now I get it. And then being like honest and having compassion for something. Weird. Okay. All right. So next. I just seen the transformation. What's next, please, Spirit? LB the Retriever. Wow, and at the bottom of the deck is the Friends. There's a loyalty here. I mean, that's what LB the Retriever is. It's the officer of unclaimed property. It's hopes, it's wishes, it's loyalty. It's he's holding something. And then you have the Friends, which is support, aid, clean sweep. I mean, that's direct communication. Wow, I split the deck and it's the 6 of Cups. What is this? This could be anywhere from like 4 to 6. What is this, please, Spirit? Oh, wow, my sage is still over there burning. That's weird. It never does that. Okay. All right, what is this with the loyalty? Or I'll be the Retriever. What is this? Wheel of Fortune. Whatever this is, it's yours. Something's out of your hands. It's like the forces of the universe here. It's a cycle. Tell me more about this. What is this? It's the ball and chain. And wow, the Empress. This is... It might be that if you're going through a power struggle, it might be that power struggle is weighing you down. It could be emotional baggage as well. And it's weighing this Empress down. But there's a loyalty. What is this? And this might be a cycle you learned. Yeah, it's spiritual growth. It's the stepping stones. And part of the process. I mean, everything's part of a process, right? You got to learn things. Sometimes you have to learn them solo and just in the island. I mean, and then you got the friend over there, or the friends over here. What is this? This deck. Tell me more about this friends energy with the loyalty. What is this? I mean, maybe somebody wants to help lift you up or lift up your spirits or something. This is your best friend. It's the fawn with the friends. This is your bestie. And hey, really, Winnie Williams. Hey, Kimberly. And look at that at the bottom of the deck again. It's the friends. So I feel stuck. I do. The energy feels stuck. What is this? I'm trying to just find a deck. Oh no. You know what? I just heard that song again. That lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. Tower at the bottom of the deck. Man, I want to go back to bed. You know, it's fun doing this. It is. And I did take like a week off. But sometimes when you actually know what's going to come on and happen, see, there's patience. You might feel like some, I don't know, it might happen. Like when this starts to happen, you might feel like heartburn or something in your heart. Like, I don't know, that just like hit me. It's all fun and all of that until you get to knowing it. And then you don't know it. And I don't know what this is. I mean, you could just be talking to someone about things and it's like there's a process and it's like keep going, keep on going, keep pushing forward. You can do this. But it's like baby steps. This is kind of like figuring out that if you're trying to do something like really, really fast and make like a big move, and so you go to like leap forward or jump into something really fast, that's probably why patience is here. This could be something really simple. And it's kind of like understanding that you're trying to make like a big move or do something, and that's actually that struggle with it is what is weighing you down instead of taking baby steps. You know, because everything is a process. It is a process, and we learn every day, you know, and sometimes the learning that we learn is a lot harsher than others, and this feels like being patient with yourself. You have a loyalty to yourself. You may have like loyalty to other people, but you have a loyalty to yourself. And it feels like have a little patience with yourself. And I don't know if somebody's talking to you, I don't know. It could be that somebody's trying to talk to you or they're talking to you and they're just saying like have a little bit of patience. Because if you're moving too fast, it's kind of like if you're thinking so much and you're thinking about all these random things and you're just thinking and thinking and thinking, you're not getting anything done because you're constantly thinking about, okay, well then this, and then I could do this. That is the worst thing I ever do. That's how I procrastinate. I don't ever intend to procrastinate, but I do because I get caught up in my head. I'm an air sign. So it happens. And I don't know if something just goes on and it happens and you have somebody who it feels like, because I'm looking at this right here too, and it talks about it, something's like being impossible. Yeah. See, that's my whole point. It's impossible to balance things out when your energy is all over the place and you're thinking about this and you're thinking about that. And I got to get this done. I got to get that done. It's kind of like just calm, because you have to be okay first. In order for you to make any moves or do anything, you have to be okay. I was just having this conversation about people that are always, they always help, and they're always busy helping others, and they don't have time to help themselves because they're just busy helping other people all the time. It deteriorates to you. It deteriorates to you, but it does. But there's something about loyalty here. There's a delay. That's probably why there needs to be some patience. That's probably why you need to be a little patient with yourself during this time frame, because there's delays. Strength. This is to teach you about how strong you are. Ugh. And I look at the bottom of the deck, and it's the Five of Pentacles. Wow. See, it just happened to me. It was a light bulb moment, like ding, ding, ding. Do you get it now? Yes. I get it, Spirit. When we go through hardships and stuff like that, is to teach us and show us our own inner power, our own inner strength. Right. Okay. Exactly, Rashi. Yes, that is exactly what I think this is. And that's what it is. That, I mean, and I'm sure that it hurts because you want to have loyalty, and you have wishes, and you want to just, but how can you? And I think that's what the cycle is. So it's, even with the Hangman, that's looking at something from a different view, a different way of looking. And I think that's what's going on. But it's a stepping stone. It's the process. But it feels more like with yourself. You could be talking with somebody through that. My God, is saying that song. It brought me to tears. You are on point. I'm going through a lot. It may have sounded confusing to you, but I needed to hear it. Oh, I understand that. Yeah, I get it. I don't know what is going on right now. I mean, I am too. It's really massive shifts. It's big. And I think that that's what this is all about. And then I don't know. It feels like, I don't know if it's even where you're trying to avoid the extremes, but the more you try to avoid it, the more it becomes extreme. The more you try not to look at something, the more it gets bigger and it blows up in your face. But this really feels like having patience with yourself. I don't even know. I mean, there's friends here, yes. But this could be that you have a best friend that you're loyal to, or that's loyal to you, and you're talking with this person, and it feels like because you had a week, you're just the hermit, and then you go back off into hermit land. Like, that's really the church. It's a collective consciousness. Whatever is going on right now, it's happening to the whole collective. And it might just be because you're learning about the way that we program our own selves, and the way that we think, and the way that we act, and the way and what we stay loyal to, and everything's external, and we don't put any of it into ourselves. I mean, it's the tradition. It's crazy. It feels like a massive spiritual lesson right now. And what it has to pertain to is everything that you do. It's kind of like being strong for other people, but you're struggling inside. This might be like not even showing it, and then you have a moment, and then somebody, like at least one person, sees it, and I get like that. I really, really do. If somebody sees me cry, I get upset. I don't like it. I can't stand it. And I don't know why. Then you've got the child. It's like innocent and tender, getting a new perspective, but it's the beginning. Oh, yeah. Yep. Everything I do it for you. Yeah, that is true. The information, that's probably what it is. The star. It's wow. Temperance, death. What is restraining you is the information, is the important detail that it takes effort. There's effort that is required to heal and change it and bring the temperance in. This all has to do with the self. Like, you are a star, you can do this, you've got this. That's probably what's going on, is that you're having a conversation with someone, and this feels like this is the whole conversation. Like, you've got this, you can do this, it's just some effort there. And it might spark a torch inside of you to be like, okay, boom, I kind of know where point A is. So now let me do everything I need to do and get to point B. Ace of Cups. This is self-love, you guys. Self-love. And Eight of Wands. It's kind of like somebody's trying to light a little path for you. Or like, the little fireflies. They're trying to light the road for you with love. And you might be defensive, or something might come off defensive. Five of Cups. Oh, geez. And the message of fire. Somebody might be regretting a message. Like, if you sent something or said something, it's remorse. With the Five of Cups, that's remorse. Or somebody's just like, oh, gosh. And then you've got message of fire. And it's like, ping. The Fool. See, somebody's blowing the horn. And at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Fire. And the Love. This is kind of like, you know what? I love you. I care for you. But I don't know. But even here, she's curled up with that lion. Somebody might come at you or come towards you in like a lion sort of lion, not lying, a lion type of a nature. But don't get it wrong. This person, you could lay with this lion. You're not scared of this lion. It just feels like some things that were, I don't know. But you're not scared of it. Unexpected. It's ripping off a Band-Aid and a block. It was an unexpected block out of nowhere, out of left field. Then there's the text. Spirit. Oh, gosh. Suddenly an obstacle is thrown into the whole thing. I heard this could have already happened. Then you get a text from somebody who's trying to block you. Or, I don't know. It's complicated. The whole situation is complicated. And puzzling. Something with public. An event happened. They want you to see it from their point of view. The emotion, that's the element of water. And light bulb. And the heart. There's emotions all over the place. Emotions, you guys, I'm not going to say it. Not going to say it. I'm just saying, the loons. I don't know if you felt like discouraged or defeated or just something with somebody who you have like a uncommon bond with, something might get reawoken. Reawoken. I don't even talk like that. But it could. Just after 2. There's a strategy about a house. A new beginning. It's a new beginning. It's a clever thing, but it's like it's unstoppable. It's like the perfect time. Somebody might come in. Isn't it already after 2? No, it's not. Wow. That could be soon. Anywho, somebody might come up with a strategy on how to help something, and it comes in at the perfect time. So that's what I mean here too with the friend or something. The Page of Water, Ace of Swords. It's like a message of hope comes in. I don't really see it as an apology. It could be an apology, but it's an Ace of Swords. They're coming in with something. I mean, even here, it looks like they're flying in with something. I see the Hierophant at the bottom of the deck. I don't know. Just during this time, it feels big. You're in a moment of just like, oh my gosh, and oh my gosh. That's really what it feels like. And looking back on the past and how did I get here? How did this happen? Da, 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 da. And it was because there was a bigger purpose to it. There was a bigger meaning for it. I think that's the whole point of all of this, is that it's being patient with yourself to understanding that, first of all, nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect at all. And we have to understand that, and that we are, even if somebody else is cruel to you or they say something cruel to you, you're the cruelest person that you can be to yourself at times. You can, not always, but you can be extremely cruel to, we can be extremely cruel to ourselves. And there is something here where there's something with this Empress that is holding, it was like an unpredictable ball and chain slapped onto the ankle of this Empress. To where it's like, wow. But it's being a renegade. It's you can get out of this. It's a restriction. And so it's really talking about, it's stepping stones for you to understand your strength. Hey, Kristen, that's what it feels like. And I don't know. It just feels like this time frame you're going through something or something's happening to where you're kind of like, I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. Dun-dun-dun, magic. Maybe it's kind of magical. You figure it out, which is good. Hey, Maud, welcome in. Good afternoon to you. Okay, what do we have next? I always do that too, where I do like little time things, but a lot of times for me lately too, it's been playing all out at the same time. It's quite crazy. I just seen the meddler. I don't want to look at that. Okay. What do we need to know after this? This, please. Yeah. The Roar, big energy. It's pure potential. And it's the fairies that were kissed by the pixies. See, there's that lion character again. You have a lion around you. But there's like some imaginary fears, unrealistic, it's like, it's wild energy. I'm telling you, there's huge energy around. The albatross. Regret. The albatross talks about baggage, burdens, feeling curse, guilt, shame, regret. It's exactly what the albatross is. But then you have the roar, which is like wild energy, is pure potential. And then it's like, this is a good fairy. It's good. You might think that somebody is going to cross you out, but under that is the Oak Man. The Oak Man is solid. What is this? It's the moon. This could be going on at night, woman. This is okay. So this, okay. So the feminine energy here, it kind of feels like turning from looking at all of this. Okay, this is my point. Whatever this is right here. It's like there's pure potential. There's this, there's that, there's regret, there's shame, there's the moon energy, all of that. Okay, so then you've got this feminine here who turns, as you can see, she's looking this way at establishing and staying focused, having a focal point, ambition, all of that. Okay. It's trying to achieve something. You might even just be on autopilot by this time. Third person. The Magnet. And the House. What is going on? Man. I'm sorry, you guys. I don't mean to laugh. I know what this is. Dang it. I'm so irritated. I'm fine. Hey, Paola. I'm fine. Everything is fine. See, that's what I mean. When you're able to do this and then you do it, and then it's like, okay. Jeez Louise. What is this, Spirit? There's somebody else's influence around this situation, but you have the magnets, which is like pulling on that energy. And that's the same as this. Love given is love received. What you put your energy into is what you're going to get back from it. What is this? I'm sorry. I had a moment of irritation because, man, just trying to find a deck. What do we need to know about this, Spirit? What is this? The Five of Coins. There's a lack. There's a lack of stability. There's a lack of something here. There's the World. The chapter's ended. Five of Cups. The Empress can move forward now and heal. I don't know what this is. I mean, you've got the Five of Coins, which is a lack. It's isolation from the world with Five of Cups. But there is an offer coming in with a coin. And it moves you into Four of Swords. Ten of Coins. Holy cow. It puts you, whatever this is, whatever comes in, this hope, this piece of hope. It puts you right to work into Seven of Coins, into money. For some of you, this is money. Like, no, I'm going to do that. Because all of this is done. This over here, because it's the world. It's a closed out a cycle. Like, you know what? Okay, I get it. I understand. You know, the isolation, the five of the lacking energy over here. And with the Five of Cups, that talks about like remorse. It feels like done. It does. It feels like done. And then you get something that comes in, a pentacle that comes in. This could be an idea, but it's a pentacle. It's a sweet offer. It is. It's a sweet offer that brings hope to the Empress to move forward into Four of Swords, 10 of coins, 8 of coins, 7 of coins. Meaning like, you know what? I can work with that. Wow. And then that flipped right over. It's a Page of Coins. Justice. It balances out. It feels like in this time frame, whatever was going on, whatever was happening, something comes in and balances it out. There's wild energy here. It's pure potential. It's the roar. It's big energy. And I keep hearing, it's a miracle. It's a miracle. Oh, jeez. This is going to be a movie, you guys. It feels like the movie A Wonderful Life. I'm sorry. Like, seriously, no, it moves you forward, though. I just split the deck and it's the Six of Swords. Whatever you were mentally stuck on, something comes in and moves you forward. It's hope. But it's more than that, okay? It's more than that. It's more than hope. It feels like something comes in, somebody offers something to balance something out. Wow, I just heard, wow, I what? I heard I didn't need to be, what? I didn't need to be like that. I don't know what that is. That was weird. And I keep hearing a song, but I can't hear the whole song, but it's something about cruelty. Why you gotta be so rude? What? I don't know. This is just, there's isolation, but then it's a wish. I have no idea what that is. The message. Oh, I'm glad you did too. The Hermit in the heart. You might get a message from somebody who's been standoffish, and it's the stars. Like, it's hope. That is literally what I'm saying. It's hope. Somebody wants to bring in some hope or a blessing, and it's to move you forward. And it's the heart, but it's forgiveness though too. Wow. Yeah. Unexpected. I just heard unexpected exposure. I don't want things to be exposed. But you know what? It is what it is. Because, the more we try to resist things, the more it just blows up in our face. All right before we come live again. This will be the last little one I do. Oh my gosh, we're already at 50 minutes. Okay. Yeah. I know. It's a lot. It's big energy. Everybody just needs to have a cup of tea and just calm the energy, please. Like, Spirit, can we have that? See, there is some hope. I have no idea what this is. I just know it's Iris of the Rainbow. Yes, I'll be coming back on for questions. Which Iris of the Rainbow talks about hope and promises for the future. It's a new way of seeing something. Looking at something from a fresh set of eyes. This change. Oh, and then there's honesty. What? I just heard, take a look at me now. Dun, 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 dun. It's the Hanged Man. It's looking at something from a new perspective. Walking away from something that is emotionally difficult. Wow. And then you've got the Four of Swords. Understanding why there was a break that was needed. So tomorrow, it's kind of like you're going to come into the reading tomorrow with like some hope, patience with that Knight of Coins, and getting to work. This could be a lot of spiritual work because I'm seeing the Hierophant, but it's things that we're committed to. Nobody hold me down. Oh no, I got to keep on moving. Wow. Hope. I mean, this feels like a part where it's like the only way there is to go is up. And you just get to work. It's whatever this is. It's like the Six of Coins. Something balances out. Something is reciprocated. Something is balanced out for you. And it feels like being honest and having compassion here. And this could just, like I said, it could just be within your own self. The decision to Three of Cups, Ten of Cups. Three of Cups to me is always either a reconciliation coming back around, friends, celebration, all of that. You might have somebody around you who's trying to make a decision on whether or not to end something or to reconcile. Ten of Cups. Wow. Or you hope for that. There's the Mice, which is anxiety, the Death card. Wow. The bottom of the deck, you have the Justice. This man, it could be a Libra man. That has the key, some clarity that's hidden. I heard, boop, surprise. There's so much anxiety here and worry. It feels like worrying and worrying and worrying. And this the Phoenix. It's rising up from the ashes. But it's trusting in yourself that you are somebody exceptional. We all are. Right, Kimberly? Yeah. I don't know. They feel taken back, I guess. I don't know. But you're in a stalemate with this person. They're like blocking, they're refusing to compromise. And then you get the information. There's some information that comes through. I don't know. I have no idea. But somebody wants to bring in some hope. It's a key. They want to bring in a key of information. Right. It's illuminated to you. Something is illuminated. For some of you, it might be like, you know what, all that worrying and I didn't need to. Like everything is fine. But it sounds good to say to self. But I know myself, and no, the mice are definitely out running about all over the town, just everywhere. And the Celtic knot. Everything that is going on is connected in one way or another. It is connected. Wow. The double rainbow and Judgment. It's a total transformation, but it's like surrendering to this. It's the perfect time, but it's a divine intervention with love, understanding that everything is connected, and for you to be present, and for it's to lift something out of negativity. Whatever this is, too, you're resilient. It feels resilience. So before we come back tomorrow, change is afoot. But you, some mortal and pestle, you get what you want. It feels like fighting for what it is that you want for yourself, or understanding that that is a thing that we do, but it's some form of hope. Some hope comes in and makes you look at something differently. 7 of Wands. And then it makes you stop the juggling. Oh, it makes you, wow, I just looked up and seen 5555. Oh my God. Jeez Louise. 9 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. Dang. Yeah, it helps you move forward. So, all right, I'm going to leave this here. Dang. I'm definitely going to have to name this something with hope, because there's a whole lot of hope coming in. All right. So, but I'll be back on in a little while to do questions. And I thank you guys all so much for being here. And yeah, it's moving forward, definitely. Well, because we can't stay in one place for too long. You know what I mean? Our energy, we can't. So, but thank you guys so much for coming in and being here today. Ooh, my right. It's my right ear is ringing. But I'll be back in a little while. All right. Thank you guys. Bye.